What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Back to what matters now.
Back to what's matter now.
You can copy me the entire time. Anyway,
Uh,
we're here to talk about the interview. As most of you know, it got canceled
Canceled.
because North Korea specifically, was like, we're going to bomb your theaters. Which, in real grand scheme of things, how are you gonna do it? If you talk about going into another country, going to all their theaters playing movies, this should be like.
Alright,
boom.
so some people don't agree with that the Sony canceled the interview, the much anticipated interview
A lot of people
with
love
James
that.
Franco and Seth Rogen. And some people agree with it. Matt Brown does not agree that they should cancel it. I do agree that they should have canceled it. So Matt Brown, why should they have canceled it?
You mean why they shouldn't have?
Why they shouldn't have canceled it, yes.
Because, one, the odds are in their favor of protection, because you're talking about getting single targets of a whole movie theater because of one movie, which is going to be all over the country. And you're trying to tell me your whole purchase because they want to kill your leader, but it's like, it's a fictional movie.
Yeah.
This is like the same thing with, in 2012, when Call of Duty came out, Russia actually banned the game in that
really?
country because you're killing Russians.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So it's like, but it's a game. It's
Yeah.
not real. Nothing. This doesn't change people's attitudes.
Yeah, but at the same time, they pointed out a single person. Go on now.
I mean, you can say anything about almost any movie involves the president of the United States, involves the president of another country, because that character is that same role from that country.
But they
they're
didn't
not
point
the
out
same-
his name.
Huh?
They don't point out his name. And
Actually,
most
they
of
do.
and most of those are American-made films.
American-made films. This
It's
is
not like
American-made film.
It's not like a North Korea name like a film about killing Obama.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
if that was made, I feel like in the same logic, we wouldn't really have a say in it because that's like one country's. Plus, that's like a political statement. This is not a political statement. This is a comedy. This is a comedy
Yeah.
movie that has no realism in it. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah.
So the idea.
And we don't know how it ends. They
We don't know how
they
it
might
ends.
have all of
It might have
had
survived.
Tea Party or
It
something.
might have survived. Got out.
They might have became friends with him.
They might not have killed him at all. But just to say, the plot of this movie seems like they're trying to kill our president.
Well, at the same time, you say, "Oh, we're not going to bomb every theater," but what happens if they bomb every major theater? Like, what happens if they bomb the New York theater and the or the Los Angeles theater and the Miami theater and the Chicago theater? Like,
Then you already know your specific targets.
because look, like I looked up this stat: 3,000 people died in 9/11.
Yeah.
Probably about 3 million people will go see this movie if it has an opening weekend like The Neighbors did, which was the last time Seth Rogen. So think about that: 3,000 people died. 3 million people are gonna go see this movie. So about that many people are gonna die. Like this is literally I just feel like what happened with the whole situation is that Sony, why they canceled it is because AMC, Regal, a lot of those big theaters dropped the movie. It's not that necessarily like they as a company did not want to get sued by.
They weren't worried about sued.
They were worried about
They were worried about terrorism.
No, but they were worried about getting sued because of death threats or because of people dying. Because a couple years ago, Cinemark, which was a theater that was playing Dark Knight Rises, got sued up the butt
because of the Joker incident.
Because of the Joker incident, because the guy killed a couple of people.
Yeah.
So think of a terrorist threat. If they had an opportunity to know about this terrorist attack and they didn't do it, people would sue them if people died. And it wouldn't be just people in the theater. It'd be the workers. It'd be people working at Best Buy next door. It'd be people going to go see Madagascar 4 or whatever the heck it is next door. Yeah, because it's all one theater. You know, it's people going to go see The Hobbit. They would die too. It's not that one single theater would die. It's like people seeing, like, it wouldn't be that one single theater. It'd be the whole movie theater. So people going to see The Hobbit, people going to see Penguins of Madagascar, people to go see comedies or whatever it is, you know, Night in the Museum. They would all probably die too.
But also, I think with that same kind of thinking that it's to target all main theaters and popular theaters and 3 million people go see this movie, if they made these threats prior to its release, that means people would have ample time to prepare and do countermeasures.
It does. But it's not. That's not the whole thing of it. It's not about this isn't about the government. This is about a business, and Sony as a business, after getting it dropped by all major theaters, they were going to end up losing the money no matter what. And if they got sued, they would end up losing. Sony as a company is already in bad standards. They're not doing too well as a whole company. Like, the only thing that's really keeping them alive is PlayStation. So, and a couple small little, like even Spider-Man's not doing too well and all that stuff. That's why people are like, oh, Spider-Man might go back.
Yeah,
because it's like
selling it, the money.
Because it's like they're not doing well on money. Imagine if they got sued up the butt.
Here's the thing, though. Like,
So,
is this about them dropping the movie, or about the movie theaters dropping the movie?
The movie theaters dropped the movie, and that's why Sony dropped the movie, because all the major ways of them gaining money were gone. So all these small little theaters are independent theaters. They're the only ones that were left, and they weren't going to make that much money. Because remember, they have to pay out. They have to pay the theaters. That's how the theaters make their money. So by doing that, they wouldn't make any money. They had to pay the theaters to show it, but then the theaters probably wouldn't even make the money back. You know, because if I told you, there's a chance that if you go down the White Marsh and go to AMC Theater, and there's a chance that you could die going to go see The Hobbit, you probably wouldn't go. You'd probably be like, I'll hold back. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll go to another theater, you know? So that's their thing. Like, they didn't want to, in the whole scheme of things, they were probably going to end up losing money. They didn't want to get sued like they've seen a couple years ago, and their business is already, plus innocent people would die. I think it was look, with social media today, the movie's going to get out there, especially because...
Have you heard of the Anonymous group? You've heard of it?
No.
Anonymous is the Twitter...
Yeah.
They released information here. They're saying they were going to somehow release the movie through the web, and also...
Yeah, and YouTube.
Another article found that North Korea, the whole thing with the hacking was a Splinter Cell. It wasn't actually the North Korean government itself.
Yeah.
So that means...
That's what I thought it was.
They kind of freaked out all over nothing.
Hey, look, that guy.
They freaked out all over nothing because of the fact that the people who made the threats aren't really tied to the government. They're just a radical group, I guess you could say.
But still, you know, I'm telling you, if one theater got bombed, because everyone right now, like, this is my opinion, everyone right now is freaking out about it, and they're saying, oh, it shows United States are weak, or it shows whatever. If they had a family member, either if it was a dad, or a mom, or a brother, or a little sister that went to go see Madagascar, or a girlfriend and her friends, or whatever, who went to go see a movie, and that person died because that theater got bombed, those people will be telling about how much they hate Sony, because Sony is a bunch of business heads just trying to make money.
And then
you know what I mean?
Life.
And I think, and not caring about human life, and I think when it comes down to it, if it was up to the government should have shut it down, because when it comes down to it, it's about saving human lives and not causing a war. Because look, 10,000 people died because 3 theaters got bombed and a bunch of innocent people died. We'd have a lot of people complaining that our soldiers have to go over there to North Korea because there's another war. Because 3,000 people died in 9/11, and it was 1 location, 2 locations, 6 locations got bombed, and like 10,000 died in the Sony incident. We'd have another huge war. Another huge war.
We already had a Korean war. We don't need another Korean war.
And you know what I mean? So that's why it's like, it's a movie. I know people wanted to see it, but they're probably going to be able to see it. It's Seth Rogen and James Franco. They're going to want to put their names out there because that's how they are. I don't know if they produced the movie, but I'm pretty sure they did.
I think Seth Rogen was a producer of the movie.
So if they did, they want to get their film out there so they can amp it up for the next movie. You know, the creators of this, and this. So they're going to want to get their names out there, so they're going to try to get it out there. It might come out on Netflix or YouTube, or like I said the other day, people can hack movies that haven't even came out yet. They should be able to hack interview.
So now what's plan to do?
Yeah. Any last thoughts, Matt Brown? Did I change your mind at all, Matt Brown?
No.
I didn't change your mind.
Doesn't change the fact that you can say business is business, or you can say it's cold hard to do these things, or you could be risking into lives. Like at the same time, if we just it's a experiment.
Yeah.
And we actually have our own.
Well, I think we found out.
We have our own little hacking group in the United States that's doing a lot of vigilante justice. Why do they want to handle it?
Yeah, I think they found that out after they canceled it, though, right?
They found it out maybe a week or 2 after.
Yeah.
So it's like
you can't cancel
better
movie than
safe
not
than
cancel.
sorry.
Yeah.
But then after the fact, you realize you'd be like, okay, let's go back into what we were doing.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can do that. All right, guys, comment and say what you guys think. Like our video, subscribe, whatever. Add us on Facebook. Peace out. Matt. What matters now?